Right now, someone using a worse AI model than the one on your phone is making more money from it than you are. Not because they're smarter, not because they got lucky, because of one shift almost nobody makes. And once you see it, every hour you spend using AI instead of building with it is going to feel like money left on the table. Here's the uncomfortable part. Most people think the advantage in AI is the AI itself, the newest model, the perfect prompt, paid instead of free. So they burn months jumping between tools, chasing the next announcement, convinced the next upgrade is what finally moves the income needle. It's not. The tool was never the advantage. Every new AI model lowers the barrier to entry. The only thing that keeps getting more valuable is the system you build around it. It's the leverage point. The people quietly turning AI into real income aren't using better AI than you. They built something around it that keeps making money while they're not touching it. By the end of this, you're not going to think about AI as a tool, you're going to think about it as a paycheck generator that runs without you. That shift is worth more than every prompt you've ever saved. Two people. Same month, same free AI tools, same starting point. No audience, no technical skill, both trying to build income on the side. Jordan treats AI like a fast assistant. Need a caption? Ask AI. Need a product description? Ask AI. Need a client message? Ask AI. Every task starts from zero. It's faster than doing it by hand, but it's still Jordan doing the work, one request at a time. Alex does one thing differently in week one. Instead of asking AI to write one email, Alex builds a small pipeline. A template, a handful of examples, a repeatable set of steps that takes a request in on one end and hands back a finished result on the other. It takes a whole weekend. It's clunky. It barely feels worth it. 3 months later, Jordan is doing the same one-task hustle, just a little faster. Alex is running that pipeline across 5 clients, barely touching most of the steps, and charging more for the same result because it ships faster and more consistently. Same AI, same starting line. One of them built an asset, the other one built a habit. Here's the part nobody defines clearly enough. A system is 4 things: an input, a repeatable process, a reusable template, and an output, built so you never start from a blank page twice. Something comes in. It runs through the same steps every time. It comes out finished. If you can't hand it to someone else or walk away for a week and still get the same result, it's not a system. It's just you, working faster. That distinction is the entire game. A tool gives you a result once. A system gives you that result over and over, and it gets more valuable the longer it runs, not less. This has happened before. When factories first got electric power, most just swapped the steam engine for an electric one and left everything else the same. Barely any gain. The factories that actually won tore up the floor plan and rebuilt around what the new power made possible. Dozens of small motors instead of one giant engine. Same technology, 2 completely different payoffs depending on who rebuilt and who just bolted it on. AI is having that exact moment. Most people are still bolting it on. You already know this if you're honest. One voice keeps saying, "I just need a better prompt." The other one is starting to whisper, "I need something that makes money without needing me." That second voice is the one that gets paid. Same pattern. Everywhere you look right now. Faceless YouTube channel, one person redos research and editing from scratch every video. The other builds a pipeline once and pumps out 3 channels a month. AI agency for local businesses. One person custom builds every client's lead generation and follow-up by hand. The other reuses one proven system, sells it to client 12 as fast as client 1, and keeps the margin. Freelancing. One person writes every outreach message and every deliverable from zero. The other has a pipeline that turns a single client brief into a finished draft, and takes on triple the clients without adding hours. Digital products and newsletters. One person handwrites every issue and every listing. The other feeds in one idea and gets back a drafted issue, a launch email, and 3 social posts ready to edit. None of these people have better AI. They just stopped rebuilding the wheel every time, and that's the whole gap between a side hustle and a business that scales without them. Fast way to check what you're actually running. 3 questions. Would it still produce a result if you didn't touch it for a week? Does it get faster or better the more you use it, with 0 extra effort? Could you hand it to someone else with no explanation and have it still work? No, no, no. You're not building leverage. You're just working faster, which feels productive, but caps your income at your own hours forever. Here's the objection already forming. I'll build this later, once things settle down. Every month you wait, 2 things happen at once. First, the model advantage disappears. Everyone gets access to the same AI, usually for free, within a few months of it launching. Whatever edge you think knowing the best tool gives you is gone before you finish reading about it. Second, the people who started building systems this month are already compounding. Their pipeline has more examples in it. Their process is faster than it was in week 1. Their client list, their audience, their catalog, all bigger than last week. and it costs them almost nothing to keep growing. You're not competing with people who have better AI, you're competing with people whose systems already have a head start. That gap only gets wider the longer it sits there. So here's exactly what to build, starting today. And if you want to map your own system out while you watch this, I've left a free AI system mapping template in the description. Okay, let's make this real with one example. Take a faceless YouTube channel, built as a system instead of a series of one-off videos. One idea goes in. Research runs through a template that pulls key facts and angles into a structured outline. Same format every time. That outline drops into a scripting template that already knows the channel's tone and hook style, so the draft comes out close to final on the first pass. The script feeds an image generation template that pulls visual prompts straight from the script's beats, so nobody's writing a new prompt from scratch for every scene. Then it moves through an editing pass built on a saved structure. Same pacing, same captions, same intro and outro, every time. Last step, publishing runs through a template too. Titles, description, thumbnail text, all generated from the same script that started the whole thing. One input, 5 connected stages, one finished video out the other end, and every one of those 5 templates gets reused on the next video and the next and the next. That's the difference between one video costing a weekend and one video costing an hour. More videos, same effort. More channels, same person. That's how one creator runs 5 channels instead of finishing one video a month. Pick one task like this that you already repeat weekly. Map the input, the steps, the template, the output. Build it once. Use it 50 times. Tools don't compound, systems do. A tool makes one task faster today. A system makes every future version of that task nearly free. In time, in effort, in money you get to keep, instead of trade for hours. That's the whole gap between someone who uses AI and someone quietly building something that pays them whether they show up or not. The goal was never to learn more AI. The goal is to build AI systems that separate your income from your time. The people making real money right now aren't ahead because they found better AI. They're ahead because they stopped asking AI to do the work and started asking it to build the thing that does the work for them. Everyone has the same AI now. Almost nobody has the same system. Comment the business you're trying to build, whether it's YouTube, freelancing, an agency, or something else, and I'll break down the AI system I'd build for it in a future video. Already know yours? Grab the free mapping template in the description and start building it while you still have this momentum.